Hello, fellow monster hunters. Today we're talking about the Earth Elemental, a primal spirit of soil and stone. Its habitat is the mountains, the elemental plane of Earth, the Underdark. It does not usually contain any treasure. Primal spirits from the elemental plane of Earth merge with rocks and minerals to form Earth elementals. These beings possess powerful limbs and coarse features, sometimes studded with ore, gems, crystals, colorful striations, or living plants. On the material plane, Earth elementals often serve those who conjure them, or they appear in regions influenced by their home plane, such as crystalline nodes, energetic fault lines, or veins of magical ore. Earth elementals effortlessly move through the stone and can bring ruin to whole structures with their mighty fists. Earth elementals are typically made from more than dirt. While an elemental composition doesn't change its statistics or monetary value, it makes each elemental distinct. Roll or choose from the following chart: Earth elemental compositions. It's a DA chart to see the elemental's body features. On a 1, colorful mineral formations. 2, cooled magma in melted heaps. 3, grass, moss, or plant roots. 4, heaps of peat or decaying matter. 5, mounds of sand studded with shells. 6, rubble or pieces of ruined structure. 7, striking striations or bands of color. 8, veins of ore or other ore. The foundations of our homes, the strength of our weapons, the vaults of our greatest secrets. Earth is nothing less than the grip of reality itself. It is the mightiest element. This cannot be denied. Gabriel, the perfect compass, ruler of Dade. An earth elemental is a large elemental. It is neutral. It has an armor class of 17, an initiative of -1, and an average of 147 hit points. That's 14 dice 10 plus 70. It has a movement speed of 30 and a burrow speed of 30. It has a strength of 20, a dex of 8, a constitution of 20, an intelligence of 5, a wisdom of 10, and a charisma of 5. It is vulnerable to thunder damage. It is immune to poison, exhaustion, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, and being unconscious. Its senses include dark vision at 60 feet and tremor sense at 60 feet, and it has a passive perception of 10. It speaks the Terran language of Primordial. It is a CR5 creature. Some of its traits include Earth Glide. The elemental can burrow through non magical, unworked earth and stone. While doing so, the elemental doesn't disturb the material it moves through. Siege Monster. The elemental deals double damage to objects and structures. It has a multi attack. The elemental makes 2 attacks using slam or rock launch in any combination. The slam is a melee attack with +8, a 10-foot reach, and an average of 14 damage. That is 2d8 plus 5 bludgeoning damage. Its rock launch is a ranged attack at +8 with a range of 60 feet. Its average damage is 8, that's 1d6 plus 5 bludgeoning damage. If the target is large or smaller, it then has the prone condition. So I think some important stuff to note is the elemental glide, it can move through non-magical, unworked stone and earth. So if you had a dungeon with dungeon walls or a castle, the elemental wouldn't necessarily be able to move through a work structure touched by the hands of the elves, dwarves, men, or any other creature who built the stuff, but it could actually attack that actual structure with its siege monster ability, doing a double damage to objects and structures, eventually being able to blast through. At the high armor class of 17 and just a ton of hit points, I think it's one of the tougher creatures, although it is susceptible to dexterity, intelligence, and charisma saves, having all negatives. It's not something I want to grapple with a +5 modifier, having a strength of 20. Will you challenge your adventurers and your party members with an Earth Elemental?